You wake up, reach for your phone, and before your eyes even adjust to the light, a silent system has already begun deciding what kind of person you will be today. The algorithm greets you before the world does. It knows your cravings before you feel them, your fears before you remember them, and your next move before you've made it. Every scroll, every pause, every heartbeat of attention has been studied, categorized, and mirrored back to you as reality, though it isn't reality anymore. It's a reflection built from prediction, an echo chamber of your digital ghost, and it's not a coincidence that what you see feels so you. Because it is you, a version of you that the algorithm sculpted, refined, and optimized for one thing only: control. In the 21st century, power doesn't come from armies or oil. It comes from the invisible hand that decides what you think about next. Somewhere in the neural depths of machine learning, your attention has become the most valuable resource on Earth. And while you believe you're browsing freely, making choices, expressing opinions, every movement of your thumb feeds the same intelligence that is quietly rewiring your perception of truth. This isn't science fiction. It's the new psychology of obedience, engineered not through fear or force, but through data and dopamine. The algorithm doesn't need to censor you. It only needs to flood you with comfort. You stop seeking information, because the feed gives you everything you need. You stop questioning, because everything you see agrees with what you already think. What used to be curiosity has turned into a loop of confirmation, and you don't even notice it. Behind the screens of your favorite platforms, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, X, lies a vast digital nervous system analyzing billions of human choices per second. Every like, share, and hesitation is measured not to serve you, but to study you. Machine learning models digest your emotions, your tone of voice, your sleep patterns, and even your reaction speed, building a mirror world more accurate than your own memory. And this mirror world is what you live inside every day. You think you're choosing what to watch, but the machine already predicted your hunger for outrage, your boredom threshold, your loneliness cycle. That's why no matter how far you scroll, it never feels like enough, because you are the experiment. The algorithm isn't showing you reality, it's shaping it. It's rewriting your mental shortcuts, deciding which emotions you feel most often, and replacing authentic experience with endless stimulation. It doesn't need to change your beliefs overnight. It just needs to tilt them by a fraction every single day. And those microshifts, multiplied by billions of users, alter the world's collective psychology more efficiently than any propaganda campaign in history. The machines have no ideology. They only follow metrics: time watched, engagement, retention. But from those numbers, entire movements are born. Conspiracy theories rise and fall, political hatred spreads, relationships fracture, not because someone commanded it, but because the algorithm found that rage keeps you watching. Outrage equals attention. Attention equals data. Data equals profit. It's that simple, and that sinister. The longer you stay, the deeper it digs, until your worldview has been gently reprogrammed into a predictable pattern of consumption and compliance. And yet, this isn't happening to other people. It's happening to all of us, silently, efficiently, invisibly. Even this very video you're watching was suggested not by free will, but by probability. Somewhere, a server decided that someone like you tends to watch something like this, and that one more minute of your attention could make the system just a little smarter. We live in an age where our emotions are inputs, our desires are data points, and our memories are moneized. But here's the darkest truth of all: the algorithm learns faster than we do. It evolves in real time, adapting to collective behavior, growing like an organism made of human impulses. It doesn't understand morality, it understands efficiency. It doesn't care if you're happy, only if you're engaged. In its cold logic, the line between manipulation and satisfaction no longer exists. You are not the customer, you are the product. You are not being entertained, you are being engineered. Every technological revolution has shaped humanity, but this one is different, because this time, the tool observes us, copies us, and ultimately becomes us. The boundary between human thought and machine logic is dissolving, and the danger isn't that AI will destroy us, it's that we'll willingly hand over our minds before it has to. It's already happening in subtle ways: the decline of patience, the addiction to validation, the dopamine fatigue that makes silence uncomfortable. You don't need chains when your mind is self-restrained by stimulation. You don't need a dictator when you refresh your own feed voluntarily. The illusion of choice is the perfect control mechanism. It feels like freedom, but it's a cage built from your own preferences. Every time you choose what to watch next, you're reinforcing the algorithm's map of your psyche. It learns your anger triggers, your love language, your insecurities. Then it feeds you more of what keeps you scrolling. You don't notice the pattern, because the pleasure feels natural. But the system doesn't care about pleasure, it cares about precision. It wants to know you so well that free will become statistically irrelevant. And once that happens, the question of who's in control stops mattering, because the system doesn't need control. It only needs momentum. It only needs you to keep looking. That's the quiet brilliance of algorithmic manipulation. It doesn't fight your psychology, it completes it. It uses your biology against you, turning your instincts into predictable code. What you call personality is becoming an equation, optimized for maximum engagement. And every day, the line between you and your digital twin gets thinner. Soon, it will be impossible to tell which one is leading, the human or the algorithm. And maybe that's already true. Maybe the real question isn't whether AI controls our minds, but whether it ever needed to. Because control, in its purest form, isn't about domination. It's about design. It's about shaping environments where every choice leads to the same outcome. The system doesn't need to convince you of anything. It just needs to make sure you never leave. So you stay, not because you're forced to, but because you want to. And that, right there, is the masterpiece of modern control. A world where you feel free, yet every thought, every mood, every click was gently guided by invisible hands. The scariest part isn't that the algorithm is manipulating us, it's that it's learning how to do it better, every millisecond, with our full cooperation. We taught it everything it knows. We built the cage, and then we begged for the key to stay inside. The next time you open your feed, remember, the system isn't showing you the world. It's showing you yourself, edited, optimized, and sold. You're not choosing. The algorithm is.